What's up, everybody? I am Sniggenhoff, and we are back playing Stellaris today, even though I know it doesn't quite look like Stellaris. It looks like something incredibly cool. I had played around, as you may know, I've played around with Stellaris a little bit, and, I made a mistake in that I went after one of the hardest achievements in the game with having not played in, 6 months, and the results weren't great. So you know what? We're going to take a step back, take a deep breath, have a little fun. That's what video games are for, right? Having fun. So we're going to play the Galaxy Divided Star Wars mod for Stellaris. Hop into a new game here. Make sure none of these guys... These are, the ones I've created, I think. Yeah. Make sure none of those guys get in there. And so yeah, these are the races that will spawn into the game. Galactic Empire, Trade Federation, Hut Clans, so on and so forth, with varying difficulty levels. I'm not quite sure how the Galactic Empire works, because they only start with one planet. So I'm not sure if they like to start the head of a big, federation, or what's going on with that. But if you guys think I am not playing the Mandalorians to start off my first run in the Star Wars mod, you are crazy. Nomadic group of clan-based people consisting of members from multiple species and multiple genders, all bound by a common warrior culture. Mandalorians, this little scroll thing is not cooperating. Mandalorians do not recognize bureaucracy. For them, division of labor is sorted itself out organically. A warrior needed to be self-sufficient and competent, and each warrior was responsible for their own feeding and supplying. Mandalorian clans were led by chieftains, ? Usually senior members of the clans chosen for their wisdom, and loose affiliation and cooperation between them was the closest the Mandalorians had to a standard government. The clans and their chieftains were all subordinate to the Mandalore. The one individual recognizes the sole ruler of the Mandalorians and the nearest Mandalorian parallel for a proper head of state. So we are dictatorial with warrior culture, plus 20 army damage and minus 20 army upkeep. Nationalist zeal, plus 10% border range and plus 1 maximum rivalries. Authoritarian. So we have minus 25% resettlement costs and minus 10% slave unrest. Allows caste system species policy. And fanatic militarist. Army damage and fire rates. And then as a people, we are strong and natural engineers and Mandalorian. I think this is an origin trait which determines a pop's clothing. So yeah. Apparently we're only going to have the Republic Clone Wars ships. I know I have the mod on for the Mandalorian ships, but apparently it's not working. So, let's go ahead and hop in. Hopefully everything will be stable and there's no crashes. Yeah, Star Wars Galaxy Divided. The default Star Wars Galaxy shape. I think we want to leave everything on default. So, let's jump in. I do not fear the dark side as you do. I have brought peace, freedom, justice, and security to my new empire. Darth Vader. It was never your empire, Darth. It was always Palpatine's empire. So chill with that. Chill with all that. Even though this is a dope picture. All right. Begin. So we're gonna start off the game encountering a bunch of aliens because you know how a normal Stellaris game starts. You encounter them slowly, but there's a lot of people all bunched up because this is a living, breathing galaxy already that we're jumping into, more akin to a game of EU4 or Crusader Kings 2, as opposed to a normal game of Stellaris where most people start out with one planet and then we go from there. So let me just research all these real quick, just so we can get them out of the way, so we can see what's going on in the galaxy around us. And let's see what researches we have available to us. Most of the... I know there are some research changes, but most of them are the same as the traditional Stellaris research. So I'm going to go for research speed, of course. This dude is particles. This chick is a adept force user. Research speed, 10% on psionics and the force. Neither of those available to us right now. Habitability plus 5% isn't the worst thing in the world, or orbital hydroponic farms, although we have plenty of food right now. Let's go for habitability. And blaster technology Unlocks blaster laser component and the turbo blazer research chain. Sure, why not? Sounds fun. Get our science ship surveying, although it looks like we have all these pretty well surveyed. Let's just get those down though. And then the Battle Fleet Vengeance. Let's send you... Go around this little loop right here. See what's going on. And if you're familiar with Star Wars lore, I'm pretty sure this is like pretty well the exact galaxy map from the extended universe that is mostly no longer canon, although parts of it are. Mandalorians are canon, so that's a thing. The planet Mandalore is canon. I don't know if the planet Ordo is canon, but one of the best characters in a game, Canderous Ordo. It's named after his clan, not necessarily him, but he was the Mandalore at one point, so good for him. Anything else I want to do right off the bats? Let me see what policies and edicts are. We have unrestricted wars, minimal food stockpiling, allowed resettlement, aggressive first contact, servitude, artificial intelligence, allowed slavery. We'll leave all those on default. Infrasystem, yeah, we'll just leave all that on default. Planets. Maybe should recruit some governors. How many? What's my leader capacity? 10. We have a governor on Mandalore. Let's look at the surface real quick. Seems fine. Mandilla, Gargon, Gargon 2, Concord Dawn 3, and Ordo. And these guys were forced to migrate to Ordo, so they're not super happy right now. Yeah, we'll leave all that the way it is for now. Bump the speed up a tad bit and get going. Should start discovering other races here pretty quick. And when I say other races, I mean people for us to conquer. There should be a race right here on Stellaris. Is there like no sound right now? Bump this up a hair. Alright, there we go. So yeah, I have never... Like, I mean, I loaded up one game to see, like, what's going on, but other than that, I know nothing about this. Nothing about the mod, other than that it is Star Wars. There are some habitable systems for me out over here. 20 pop, 18 pop.
You just let me get there.
Leader has gained a level. We do not want to be in this. Retreat. We're gonna lose all our ships. Okay. Well, there's some people over there in the Von Ally system. Spaceport. Build me some new Corvettes. So we have the blockade runner here, which is the only thing we have available to us. The colony ship, science ship, transport ship.
Special project complete.
Assembly of Teresian worlds. We will fight for our right to exist. Is it just this? Oh, Terrace. Oh, Terrace. He was like begging to get conquered. Faction founded. Order of the Burning Star. Let me look at this faction really quick. Aggressive diplomacy. Subjugation. Border expansion. And standing alone. That's all fine. I was literally just about to declare these guys my rival. Yeah, commendable initiative. 16 fleet limit. Also, I should probably build a second science ship. That's typically what you do. Alderaanian Iranek Union and the Corellian Citizen Coalition. So there's Alderaan, there's Corellia. This is like the core of the galaxy. Coruscant's in here somewhere. I think it's like right in here. We're a little bit closer to the outer rim. They have rivaled me back, which is fine. So there's a bunch of fleets there. So we're not going back there for a little while. Rendeli Syndicates. And the Duros Corporate Union. They're both in here.
Comlink active. All this firepower deserves
All right, come around this way.
All this firepower deserves a target. 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 All this firepower deserves a target.
All right, you can stop saying that over and over again. Oh, you can get. There's a hyperspace lane there.
All this firepower deserves a target.
Migration treaty.
Unidentified object detected.
None-
Situation log updated.
Sigma aliens. And Ordo. A fierce plume of flame sears the heavens of Mandalore as a comet skirts the upper stratosphere. The sheer power evident in its cosmic trajectory has made a profound impression on the capital's populace. They liken the intraceability of its path to the inevitability of the Mandalorian warrior clan's ascension to galactic supremacy. Dang right. May the Force be with us.
Construction complete.
So there's a fleet here. It's a big one. It's space whales, it looks like. I don't know if they're going to stay here or if they're going to go off and do other things. What else was I just thinking about doing? Science ship. Can't go there, can't go there. Can go here? Oh yeah, requires a scientist. This chick, we could have her take over the science ship, but she's in the middle, but we could flip these two guys. Let's do that. Alright.
At your command.
Then you go up to there, and then you go to there. Just like that.
At your command.
Survey those two systems right quick. The Alaskan regime and the Brentalian Stellar Commonwealth. Sovereign Kuatai systems. A bunch more people just all in the core over here.
Incoming transmission. Incoming transmission.
The Kuatai want a non-aggression pact. Nah. And the Brentalans want a non-aggression pact? No, we are Mandalorians, sir. Not construction ship. Where's my corvettes?
Special project complete. Situation
Yeah, just do that one.
updated.
Corvette. Okay, yeah, there's nothing special that we have. We still surveying Mandalore? Jeez. Should probably build a few more corvettes, but I would like to get my energy credits energy credit situation. That's the word, under control.
Anomaly found.
Yeah, 20% is probably fine. Let's go ahead and move you up to here and build a power plant for you. Oh, there's a lot of buildings, new buildings here. Communications array, migration speed, and planet sensor range. That's not bad, actually. Military intelligence HQ, governing alien migration attraction lowered, governing ethics attraction raised, planet sensor range raised, and empire modifier research speed on military theory raised. That's not bad. Planetary citadel, planet fortification, and garrison health go up. Interesting. Build a building there, and oh, I am lacking in minerals. We will fight for our right to exist. Wait until I can build a hydroponics farm here. Make sure all the pops are working at buildings. Bunch of migration treaties happening. Corporalite asteroid. Although it's difficult to accept, all indications point toward asteroid Shukat 5 being a coprolite, a piece of fossilized feces from some kind of massive life form. It appears to be almost 1 billion years old, and much of the fossil's organic composition has been replaced by mineral deposits. Our scientists are baffled as to what kind of creature could have produced something like this. So it's a giant space turd. Remarkable.
Situation log updated.
Encounter in Scorpion. One more month, we can build this hydroponics farm. There it is. There's another empire out over here.
System survey complete.
Hey, finished surveying Mandalore. There's another world here that I could colonize. Or is there two?
Incoming transmission.
Jeez, there's a lot of worlds here. Trade deal offer. Research agreement.
System survey complete.
I mean, I get the better end of it. That's fine. We're not signing non-aggression pacts, though. This is a 20 pop continental world.
Evading hostile fleet.
Oh, there's a thing construction ship can build here. Cathar assembly. More worlds to conquer. Birth of space piracy.
Comlink active.
I do need to get.
All this firepower deserves a target. All this
I need to build some more ships, but
all this firepower
like I said, I kind of want to get my energy credit situation settled first.
all this firepower deserves a target. All this firepower
Evading
deserves a
Hostile fleet.
All this firepower deserves a target. 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 All this firepower deserves a target.
Station under attack.
What? Are these pirates? Yeah, those are pirates. The three of you together only have 51? Jeez. Definitely need to build some more ships. Mandalore the Ultimate. Plus 10% food and minus 10% building cost. Import-export. Food and trade attractiveness. Let's build another Corvette.
Anomaly found.
Go ahead and research it.
Special project complete. Situation log updated.
I don't really have the fleets to be taking down these things.
Construction complete.
Comlink active.
Mining station lost.
Abandoned amusement park. Wow, that was a lot of minerals we got from there. Alright, we need to wait for these guys to get back, and then we'll come deal with the pirates. Who, if they didn't come from here, they must have come from there. Yeah, they might have come from there.
Research complete.
Select the color of my turbo lasers. What?
Research complete.
Listen. I'm sure everyone had an opinion about that one, but I feel like it fits. Sublight speed, combat speed, and survey speed, or Betharian power plant. Betharian power plant would be nice, but I'm not sure we have any Betharian stone anywhere. Let's go with astromech droids. Research speed is really slow at the start of the game. Well, and also we're, doing all those special projects, but
System survey complete. Construction complete.
inactive buildings. Why is there no one working at the freaking... I would like to save up enough minerals to buy at least one more Corvette, which I should be able to get next month.
Special project complete.
The Space Amoebas, the name stuck as the pronunciation of the proper xenotaxonomic denominator, is way too unwieldy for the average Mandalorian, are solitary animals which, when left to their own devices, all but the youngest specimens are accompanied by quasi-independent flagella, organisms spawned by the amoeba and programmed through liquid RNA-laced secretions to do the bidding of the host. These flagella are capable of manipulating and even attacking objects in an impressive yet restricted range around the host, periodically returning to the lodge inside the host and amoeba's body for reprogramming. There are potential military applications of the graceful patterns of the circulation apparent in the flagella's movement. Fascinating indeed. And the crystalline entities are unbreakable. Oh, okay. All right, well, we've gotten started a little bit. We know some about the galaxy. And someday we are going to conquer the whole darn thing because we're Mandalore. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit that like button down below, as well as subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment. You know what? Are you team light side or team dark side? I know it's super simple, but it's very important. Anyways, once again, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.